Hey guys and gals, Nary here for Drake Wing Gaming. It's 17 minutes of the Gaming Dragon today. I'm coming back at you on the Let's Play episode of Angels with Scaly Wings, Anna's Path. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming not safe for work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Basically, you're an expert on everything. Sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. No, just an expert at finding information. Anyways, was there a particular reason why you wanted to meet me? Oh, right, I still have work to do, but I could show you something afterwards. Either way, now that you're here, you could help me with something. I've got some books that need to be sorted over there. Oh no, arrangement you see in this library is based on a sophisticated system that sorts everything in a very intuitive manner based on a number of criteria. Genre, author, complexity, and age. As you can probably tell, we have a lot of specimens, so just sorting them by alphabet would be far from suff and efficient. From suff and efficient? It's cute. Sounds complicated. It's not that hard, I'll show you. Basically, these 8 books you see over there were all part of a section that was moved, so they have to be sorted into their new area. The problem is their labels are so old that they've started to fade away, which makes sorting them a little harder. They will get new labels soon, but until then, we'll just have to make do with what we have here. All of them are by Hezekiah Kale, a writer on the subject of history, and a very prolific one, I might add. You'll find the shelf they belong to over there. Now it is just a matter of placing them in the right order, from oldest to newest. I've written down everything still eligible from the old labels here. For someone like you, putting them in order should be a problem. In any case, I'll be working on something else in the meantime, so let me know once you're done. Hence, the Third War is directly preceded. I don't give a shit. I don't. We've helped Remy. We've helped Remy already. We did Remy's run, so we're doing Anna's run. So you know what? The hell with this. Wrong books. Were the invention of the Second War. Yeah, the Enlightenment, and then the Tribe. The 5th book is the Spark. The 6th book is the Inception. The 7th book is the First War. And the 8th book is the Third War. I think that's it. Oh, you're done? Let's take a look then. Sorry to disappoint you, but it seems not a single book is in the right place. This is the best I can do. I see. Let me fix that up for you then. There you go. There, that should be it. In any case, there's a box here that belongs in storage. You can put that away. I'll finish the last bit of sorting, and then we'll be done for the day. Sure thing. Great, see you in a bit then. Phew, that is heavier than I thought. I lifted the box and carried it towards its shelf. But just as I was about to reach it, I tripped suddenly, sending me to the ground as the contents of the box spilled across the floor. Ouch! I scrambled to gather the various items as the voice of the dragon called out to me. Is everything all right? Before I could answer, Remy came around the corner, his face bearing a look of disapproval. He stooped over me and helped me pick up the spilled objects. Yeah, I'm fine. I was mainly asking about the priceless artifacts you just dropped. I guess, man. It is, but it's not like we could display you in a museum as a replacement. On second thought, I suppose we could, but we would have to stuff you first. Speaking of stuff, what is all this anyway? In preparation for your arrival, I wanted to study what knowledge we had on humans. And what did you learn? Not much. The human is a creature shrouded in mystery and legend, yet one we apparently share some history with. Sure, dragon, tell me I'm the mythological creature here. As the story goes, we dragons were once a primitive and savage civilization, living in caves and whatnot. We fought other creatures and amongst each other for resources and territory. 1 second, y'all. It is water time. Oh god, so good. One day, however, a human arrived who performed many miracles and gave us the gifts of electricity and reason. We refer to this event as our awakening. What happened to them? And who were they anyway? They say it was a divine creature, a supernatural being that saved our species by making peace between our clans and uniting us, as our numbers were dwindling from our pointless conflicts. And when the deed was done, they ascended to the heavens from where they came, or turned into a dragon and lived among us. ruling with kindness and wisdom until their eventual passing, depending on who you ask. And what do you make of this story? As unlikely as it sounds, there is evidence for sudden unprecedented technological advancement in our timeline. We have artifacts from that time that couldn't have been built with the knowledge we had back then. I'm starting to think you already have a theory. Indeed, I take it you're familiar with the way the portals through which you traveled here actually work. Not very. It's simple, really. There are spontaneous wormholes that pop into existence now and then, but their highly unstable nature means that they instantly collapse in on themselves. The machinery of the portal merely stabilizes the wormhole so we may utilize it. We actually are just taking advantage of a naturally occurring phenomenon. It's pretty cool. Long story short, my theory is that this legendary person stumbled upon one of these natural wormholes in the split second it existed, bringing them into our world. Being thrust into an unfamiliar world with no means to return to their own. Talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Or just the right one, if you ask me. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today. Oh, what I would give to know more about them. How do you know so much about the portal, anyway? We found it a while ago, so we've had time to study it. Not me personally, mind you, but I followed its developments with great interest. What else have you discovered about it? Not much, I'm afraid. We didn't want to take the risk of permanent damage, so we won't do anything rash until we completely understand the technology and can replicate it for ourselves. So far, the only thing it has done for us was locating your portal and connecting us to it. And from the interface, it appears to have more functions, but we haven't been able to get any of them to work. We're not even sure what it was capable of when we initially turned it on. Only after some time of being active did it actually find your portal, and only then were we able to make the connection. Making that discovery must have been very exciting, especially when you made contact with us and started exchanging letters with us. Oh, you've no idea! Especially when Reza arrived and he turned out to be a human, of all things. Some people still worship them, you know. You've mentioned that before. How does that work? Do you have some kind of organized religion based around it? Not exactly. It is more like an adoration on a... Sorry, y'all. Adoration on a personal level. I'd count myself amongst them if I wasn't for the fact that I consider myself to have a more reasonable approach to it than the others. For example, there are those that believe there is much more to your sudden appearance than there really is. I think they expect some sort of miracle from you, similar to what was ascribed to humans in the past. Maybe you should worship me. Well, that's what I expected. Either way, as a scholar, I'm looking forward to see everything your PDAs have to offer. I can show you sometime. I see. Well, don't worry about explaining it to me. I'm sure you have much more important things to do while you're here. It's just a question of time until one of them ends up with me anyway. Actually, the PDAs are one of the reasons I volunteered to come here. Ooh, excuse me. What do you mean? I know them pretty well, enough to explain how they work at least. Of course, that's far from the only reason. I just thought I'd be the kind of person who'd meet all the requirements, and it turned out I was. Oh, I see. It was nice of you to volunteer when you must have known that there would be considerable risks in coming here. You volunteered as well when you came to meet me, didn't you? I wouldn't think this kind of thing would fall into your jurisdiction regularly. That is true, but by this point, my interest in these matters shouldn't surprise you. I was more surprised that I arrived in a cover of darkness to meet an ambassador, though I haven't seen much of you since. Initially, they wanted to have an official reception headed by myself, but in the end they changed their minds due to security concerns, as I told you back then. I suppose that's also why I'm being escorted by the police all the time. Second, y'all. Water time. Yeah, that was supposed to be my job too, until someone from the police department objected and advocated for more security. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Let me guess, that someone was Maverick. How do you know that? Just a hunch. At least I still got to meet you. Were you nervous when you did? Only the brave or the foolish wouldn't be. I consider myself neither. You're pretty brave. No, it was just scientific curiosity. You know what they say about curiosity and cats. Well, I'm afraid I don't. There was a moment of silence between us and our eyes met briefly, when suddenly a loud call echoed through the building. Remy! I better go and see what that is about. Maybe it would be better if you didn't stay out in the open. At the end of the hallway, you can find my office toward the right. Wait there for me. All right. So this is your office, Remy. Wait. Remy says trash. Yeah, I'm the trash man. Let's see, what do we have here? What's this? Something wrapped in paper. Partially eaten sandwich covered in mold. I'm not gonna eat that. Heavy paper, perfect binding. I can tell by the cover alone that this is not the cheap stuff, but the result of quality bookmaking. Alright, let's take a peek inside. It's like unsorted notes. His handwriting is terrible. A-M-E... Nope, can't make it out. Drink his coffee. There's still a little bit left in the cup. Ugh, so stale. Look at the mirror. It's just a mirror, nothing special about it. Let's see, what do we have here? There are a lot of used tissues. Maybe he had the flu, but dutiful as he is, he still went to work sick. Poor Remy. Look at his computer. Nah, I already did that. Wait. Let's wait for a bit. Nothing happened. Look at his computer. I wonder if their computers are similar to ours. Let's see. At the press of a button, the screen came to life, accompanied by the whir of the machine. After a few seconds, colorful images appeared on the screen. That's so cool. Have you come here to beg for mercy? No, Aaliyah. We've come to stop you. Your reign of terror over the land of Marmo is over. You're outnumbered. Just give up and we can end this without bloodshed. The area is teeming with my soldiers, outnumbering you thousands to one. But I don't even need them. Who knows, if you survive long enough, you might just see why I'm called Aaliyah the Ascendant. Oh, you pompous bitch! Calm down, Edith. Focus. I'm sorry just to come to this, Aaliyah, but this ends now. Broden, get them! Grrr! Battle starts. Aiden uses Whirlwind. Edith uses Whirlwind. Damn, can we, like, go back? I don't want to upset him. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, 1 second, y'all. Water time. Keegan the weirdo. Rifling through people's trash and drinking their old coffee and being just fucking strange. God, Keegan. Battle starts. Edith uses Whirlwind. Ronan takes 326 damage. Bonar uses Earthquake. Ronan takes 465 damage. Grrr. Ronan evokes Cosmic Horror. Bonar takes 1,089 damage. Riser takes 1,205 damage. What the? Hey, what are you doing? Nothing. Oh no, let me take a look. Why did you even touch the computer? Well, whatever you did, at least it seems to be okay. Oh no, my game! What's wrong? When you touched the computer, you saw a game running, right? Yep, played a little. I had to save specifically that moment to play it later. Now it's all gone. What do you mean it's all gone? So much preparation, so many hours spent grinding just to get there. I can't do all that again. You wouldn't understand. You do? Yeah, we used to have similar games where I come from. Oh, I see. Well, at least my office is still standing. Speaking of which, what's with the bed? It looks like you live here. When I have to work late, it's just easier to stay here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!